Okay, you guys, good morning. I have professional development today, so we'll have a sub, so you guys still have some stuff to do. We need to get our introduction to programming with Turtle Graphics submitted. So I'm looking for this 100% complete. And so I'm going to be back with this in just a second. I'm going to scroll that off to the side. Over on my desktop, you guys, I'm going to ask you to right-click, hover over New, slide over to Folder. And we're going to call this Python. All right, and then what we need to do is we need to use what's called a snipping tool. So, well, first of all, let me tell you this. We need to open this up. I want to see these things right here. All right, so we need to open that up. Again, I'm looking at your 100% complete. And now we need your snipping tool. So if you go down to your Windows icon in the bottom left-hand corner or use the key on the keyboard, and you just start typing in snipping, with an SNI, you see this snipping tool. Now, what I have done is I've right-clicked on this, and I pinned it to my taskbar. Now, mine says unpin from it because I actually have mine pinned to my taskbar. I'm going to ask you guys again to right-click on that and pin to your taskbar. We'll be using your snipping tool quite a bit. With that said, I'm just going to go down now to my taskbar down here, click on it, and you're going to see this snipping tool appear here. And I'm going to ask you to go to your mode and choose the rectangle snip, if you will. So choose that one. And once you choose it, sometimes you may have to click New, sometimes not. You can see that I have a plus now. What I need to do, you guys, is I need for you guys to click from about here, I would say. The reason why, I need your name, and I don't know if my web camera is blocking my name or not, but in the upper right hand corner I have your name, and then you're going to scroll down here. And so let me see if I can pull that off to the side. Well, it actually has my camera right there, but right around this location, you guys, you should have your name. Again, I want to see your name and not your neighbor's name. With that said, you're going to do a file, save as. You can use your Control S on your keyboard for a shortcut if you wish. Save as, and I'm going to navigate to my desktop. So if you need to navigate to your desktop over here, please do. And I'm going to look for my newly created folder called Python, and I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm going to rename this, instead of capture, to intro period to programming with Turtle Graphics. And you know what? I hit my caps lock key there, you guys. Sometimes I do that with my fingers. And actually, I'm going to take this period out of here. I don't want this period in there. And I'm going to capitalize that T. This is called camel case, where you've capitalized every single, the beginning of each word. And so it's kind of like a hump and a camel, if you will. So I got it in my, as a JPEG format. That's great. I have it in my Python folder. I'm going to hit save. All right. Now, with that done, I can close this. And I can go to my newly created Python folder. Take a look at that. And yep, there it is. I can open this up. And yep, that's the picture I'm looking for. Again, I'm looking to see your name in the upper right-hand corner. And now we can go to CodeHS, and I'm going to head on over to our class. So give me a second here, Introduction to Computer Science. And you guys are going to go to Programming, Python, Dropboxes. And then you're going to go to your Introduction to Programming with Turtle Graphics Dropbox. You'll click this. Now, I don't have the option as you guys do, but you guys will have a submission. It'll say submit or submission over here. You'll click that, and then you will upload. There'll be an option. There'll be, again, I wish I could show you this, but I can't. There'll be an option for you to choose your file, and it's just a small little, like, I don't know if it's green or yellow icon. You can click on that icon and then navigate to your desktop, navigate to your Python folder, navigate, and then go ahead and choose your Introduction to Computer Programming with Turtle Graphics, and then choose Submit. And I will then see that picture. All right, so now that you're done with that, or you will be done with that, I'm going to go back to this location. I'm going to go back to my programming, and I'm going to ask you guys to go back to Python here, and you're going to go to our lessons, I believe, don't quote me. Yes, lessons, My Python Notes. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is click on My Python Notes, and you guys are going to go and double click up in this. Well, actually, before you do that, you need to go to a file, make a copy. So when you make a copy, you guys, it'll ask you, hey, where do you want to move that to? Move this to your ICS folder. If we did not create a Python folder yet, you can do so. So if I actually go to this folder here and I start navigating to my Python folder, if you did not have a Python folder in your ICS, you can go down to this location here and choose a new folder. So we'll make a Python folder, and you'll make a copy of that. Now I'm going to hit cancel just because I already have a copy of it. And then I'm going to ask you guys to double click up in what I call the header. So that's up in this area, and you're going to put your first and last names. And please go ahead and capitalize the first letter of your first name and last name. You are a proper noun. You'd be amazed how many people don't do that. I'm going to delete this, though, because this is for you guys. And then I want you to read through some of these definitions about data types, variables, comparison operators, and stuff like that. We'll be adding on to these notes so you can see where they're not 100% complete, but read through those. When you're done with that, I want you to go back to CodeHS, minimize Turtle Graphics, and I want you to open up your basic Python and console interaction. I want you to watch this video here, go through the quick 2-question quiz, go through a couple of the practice exercises, and then work on these programs here. And then I want you to continue on with variables and types and mathematical operators and try to get as much done as you can today, and we'll discuss tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and write those down on your notes page. You can maybe come down to the bottom here and make some notes about any questions that you may have, and I'll try to answer those to my best of my ability tomorrow morning. All right, you guys, good luck.